Hello everybody, I'm Donna Brown. I'm an Access Consciousness Facilitator, certified facilitator. I also do bars and facelift. And I want to talk about romance, schmomance. There is nothing wrong with being a romantic unless you let it run your life. And everything that is, can you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Everything the word romantic brings up, can you, or lets down, can you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Interesting, because I'm sensing into who will be on this in the future. And a lot of you have been let down by romance, or you think it's a joke, or you resist it like, oh, what do they want? So everything that is, can you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And what if you could be a pragmatic romantic? Yeah, a pragmatic romantic. Someone who sees when somebody needs to be nurtured with the romance and use it to make them feel happier so that they actually receive more. Some people do have that need, and of course it's around Valentine's Day, and for some people getting stuff is a big thing and not getting stuff is a big thing, and everywhere you decided you're going to get something or you're not going to get something, can you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And so I have a clearing for all of you. What stupidity are you using to create the total defense for and against the perpetually hopeless romantic you be? Are you choosing? Everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Again, being a pragmatic romantic. If you're with somebody who's never going to send you roses, they're never going to give you a box of chocolate, and you keep expecting it, you're limiting yourself, because you know you can go out and buy your own roses and your own box of chocolate. And everything that brings up or lets down, can you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And then I thought, this is so funny. So I was in HR for years and years and years. And it was interesting because people who did not get roses would accuse other women of sending themselves roses because they didn't really believe their boyfriend would give it to them. And that's just, if you have that point of view, I would do interesting point of view, I have that point of view. Interesting point of view, I have that point of view. Interesting point of view, I have that point of view. And does it matter who gives anybody roses? Interesting point of view, I have that point of view. Interesting point of view, I have that point of view. Interesting point of view, I have that point of view. And again, becoming a pragmatic romantic, you can romance yourself. And if you're that person that desires and requires someone to give you chocolates and roses, marry that someone. Be with that someone. My sister, who's been married, like years, tons and tons of years, 30-something years, right? She requires that. And you know, to this day, her husband on her birthday sends her yellow roses, and he still sends her red roses on Valentine's Day, whether they're fighting with each other or not. And no matter what's happening in that relationship, that works for her and that works for him. So if you desire that, how can I find that person that's going to send me roses and chocolates? If that's not something you desire, be an allowance of the people that do require it. If you're with someone that expects Valentines, give them a Valentine. It's really pretty simple. Remember, being a pragmatic romantic actually will get you further than being in love with the romance of it all. Because the other thing I had to do some clearing before I did this one was my first husband. And when I thought of him as an ex. And then I thought, when we say ex to somebody, we're actually trying to X them out of our life. So everywhere you use the word X, can you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pock, all nice shorts, boys and beyonds. It's a past relationship. So, I was saying my ex-husband and my dead husband. Cute. So my first relationship, he would do something really, really shitty, and then he would bring me roses. So I was not an allowance of roses at all. And then one day it was when I was working at Levi Strauss, and I'm walking by, I was at the regional office, and I'm walking by the thing, and I was like, oh my God, those are the most beautiful roses. I could smell them from the receptionist's desk, right? And it was like, wow, those are the most beautiful roses. I'm like, wow, I wonder what it, and I didn't say I wonder at that time. I would be like, is my husband ever going to give me roses? Because I was with my second husband at that point. And I had told him at first, don't do something shitty and give me roses, okay? So I was real clear. And when you're clear and the other person's in allowance, they'll listen to you and not. But we'd been married maybe 2 years at the time. And it wasn't a birthday, it wasn't a holiday, it wasn't anything. And all of a sudden I get to my desk and the receptionist pages me to come back to the front. So I go back to the front thinking, oh, is there something I forgot? Do I have am I going to interview somebody? What's going on? The roses were mine. And I actually could receive them at that point. So, being a pragmatic romantic, it gave my husband joy, and there was only 2 or 3 times in my entire life that he sent me flowers, and those were joyous moments for me. So I'm going to run our clearing one more time. What stupidity are you using to create the total defense for and against the perpetually hopeless romantic you be are you choosing? And everything that is times of God's name, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. I think, again, I forgot to say, these are access consciousness tools. These are access consciousness clearings. The right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. Clears the energy of whatever the question brings up. And I'll put a link below because Dr. Dane explains it really brilliantly. And I hope all of you have a wonderfully fabulous Valentine's Day. And if no one else gives you a heart, I'm sending you love and a heart. I know, goofier than shit, but that's me. Thank you. I'll see you on the next video.